Leonard Picton. Everybody calls me Len. I'm nobody special in the world of motorsports. I've been a clubman my entire life. This past year, I was asked to speak to a SAAB group up in New England about the old days, and I was unable to make it. And I regretted that terribly, that I was unable to do that. So it dawned on me that in this world of YouTube, why don't I do a video? And my friend Brian Krause, who's behind the camera here, was kind enough to help me out with this. I've been involved in motorsports for 50 years, and it's a career that began with SAAB, and it looks like it's going to end with SAAB. Although along the way I drove sports cars, I drove sports racing cars, I drove formula cars, and small sedans. But as I say, I started with SAABs. I'm probably going to finish with one that's mechanically, as near as possible these days, identical to the one that I drove in the 1970s. And we're not here to talk about me, we're here to talk about SAAB and that particular car. So I started with autocrossing. I was fortunate. My first year I won 3 championships. And I have not only not won any championships since then, but I never chased any after that. Instead, no matter what I was doing, I just went and ran the events that had good reputations or events that interested me. I never chased a championship, although I almost accidentally won a road racing championship once. I was second. I didn't know that until I received the trophy. Had I known that, I probably would have run a couple more of those events in order to win the championship. But anyhow, I didn't chase championships. I was a clubman, but the events that I ran over the years went from local gymkhanas all the way up to internationally sanctioned special stage rallies up in Canada, national rallies up there, national rallies down here, national road races, vintage races, all of it. But most of my memories that I really return to in my mind are that of a SAAB 96. And the car I have now, when I was looking for a car to sort of see me out, my son, who I took on a rally once and used to come out with me when I was laying out rallies in my SAAB 96, he said, "I think you ought to have a 96, Dad." So that's what we bought, and most of today we're going to be talking about that. Behind me and on the wall here are all kinds of little trophies and dash plaques. It was very popular in those days to hand out dash plaques, and there's lots of them here, and this is only a small percentage of the ones that I had. I didn't care about them then, of course. I would come home and give them to my son, and he would stick them on the side of his toy box, and so most of it's gone, but enough of them are here to fill a half dozen or so of these framed pictures, as well as some trophies from various events. There's a picture here on the wall, fading now, of SAAB 96 in the 1976 Canadian Winter Rally, which was the high point of my career. I didn't win, but it was an international event. It was one of 2 or 3 events in North America at that time that the guys who cared about performance rallying wanted to do, and it was an internationally sanctioned event. And I finished in the top 10. I prepared that car by myself, and I didn't even have a garage then. I worked out in a driveway, and I lived in the Buffalo area, so it was a bit chilly out in the driveway. And work until your fingers got numb, and then you go in and warm up. But that's the car, and the car that we're going to be talking about today out in the garage is not that color, but it's prepared in a similar way to that one, and I thought y'all might be interested in the details of the preparation of that car, and that's where we're going to head now.